But what do you think, though? Do you feel like everybody has a price? Because the price doesn't even
Well,
have to be money, to be honest.
if we're talking, does everybody have a price? Not everybody. I won't say everybody, because there's definitely people that are incorruptible. Just that the number of them is not a lot, Like I feel like most
Mm,
people, if you give them a number, there's a number that they would accept to do certain things that they ordinarily wouldn't do. And like you said,
mm,
whether it's corruption, whether is something else, there's things that someone can approach you and say, "Skills, if I give you $1 million, will you do this?" And you might. So
yeah,
yeah,
might still.
I think almost everyone has a price.
So come out, you have a price too, is what you said. How much?
I mean, to do what though? What are we talking?
Oh, okay. Nah. But you know them
So
ones on
yeah, it's
YouTube,
weird.
them niggas that go around, them like, oh, like, would you suck dick for 1 million? Like, yeah, I mean,
Oh, those ones.
yeah. And I'm like, nah, I ain't finna do that.
I don't care. Skills, are you sure?
Nah. Oh, wait, you gonna do it?
Ah, I'm asking, are you sure you would do
No, I'm
like
1000% sure I would not do that for 1 million. Yeah,
$1
I
million
wouldn't.
dollars? $1 million.
Guy, nah, man, that shit will haunt me. Fam. I can't have that shit in my mouth. Blood, nah.
Bro, niggas do that shit for free every day, bro. That would free you $1 million to do it.
Oh yeah, that's cool. That's them.
Yeah, that's them, fam.
That's them,
That's
fam.
nasty.
Nah.
Rose, you wouldn't do it.
Nah, guy, why?
Yo,
Guy,
What if
that's
what
Rose,
if,
that's nasty. Man.
what if it's $1 billion, fam?
$1 billion
Guy,
US
even if
though.
it's a guy, even if
A
it's all
billion
the
USD.
money in this world, guy, I'm not doing that shit.
Gas coffee, you know it. That's a fucking lie, you know it.
Nah, beg, I
I'm not
beg.
see for 1 million, I won't do. But I'll be honest, if we increase it to maybe like 1 billion, see if you man do it first, I'll do it.
Bro,
Yeah,
That's facts, guys.
that's
Hey, it's all we all a
nah.
team, boy. What you talking about? Now, but
oh,
Rose, what do you think, though?
yeah, Rose, what yours here? Where you at?
Oh, I feel like to an extent, everybody does have a price, and it might not necessarily be monetary, sha.
Mm.
Like using the right tools, you can bend pretty much anyone's will.
Uh-huh.
And I'll just give you a fictional example, for instance. Well,
Mhm.
it's kind of fictional, but at the same time, it's non-fictional. But let's just look at it from a fictional perspective. You watch movies now, and
Mhm.
like you want to get someone to do something, you can pretty much just kidnap their family members now and just be like,
Okay,
ah,
wait.
please.
This is like
Can I
this
sound?
guy went all the way, bro.
What?
And
I
no,
don't think this
that's
is what we're talking
see,
about.
guy. No, it's still part of it now. It's still part of it. Like if you want to make someone everyone having a price means that being able to bend them to do certain things
So
to
what is it
accomplish
like?
maybe a certain
Okay,
goal.
so it's like, well,
But this is
babes, let's
more
go out to
coercion
dinner.
than
Yeah,
bending.
it's like, well, babes, let's go out to
Eh,
dinner.
no,
No,
but
I'll
but
kidnap your
that's the thing.
family.
That's the thing. There might be people who might not still do it. They are just like,
Oh no.
nah. In fact, this woman deserves to die. Let me leave her to die. I beg. I don't care.
You
For real,
There
wrong.
a
might
lot
be
of
people.
people deserve to die, bro.
Yeah, that's facts.
No,
All
no,
those
no,
things. Yeah.
guys. No, let's leave that for now. But like, you think of it, there might actually be people that feel that way, and that's why I emphasize on like it being on like, just fictional. Because to be fair, like if you look at things on a real perspective, it's to be very difficult for people to not yield to those requests and all. That's why I feel like with the right tools, you can pretty much make anybody bend to do anything.
This Rose guy actually
So
said kidnap your family members, okay?
no, like it's just an extension of because if we say just money, like if we talk about just money, yeah, everybody like there are some people that cannot be bought. Like no matter the amount of money, they are not going to bend their integrity for
Mm.
any money because at the end of the day, like when they look in the long run, even though a lot of people don't care about the long run, like
Mm.
if you do if you now want to make some right moves, there will always be people lurking in the back to pull up this past and say that, oh, this person at this point in time, they did this, they did that, they collected money, and all. So that automatically stains your integrity. So like a lot of people would rather just not, like, just stay away from it completely, so that it doesn't stain their image at all, and which is respectable. Which is really, really respectable, especially in the world of today. Because, like, man, you see now during the NSAS election,
NSAS
like
election
Election.
NSAS election. My bad. I mean the NSAS
protest.
protest rather.
Got you, got
Like, you saw all those guys now. How much they? Some of them say did not give them money. They told them we will give you money if you guys go and disrupt the protest.
you.
So, like, at the end of the day, man, like, but another thing, Sha, although it's something we should always consider, because it's in this day and age, it's very, very hard to just give straightforward judgments, because we look at certain people, look at the situations that they face, look at the circumstances surrounding those decisions that they make. Some of these people, they don't have any food, they don't have any money. So like every single opportunity, and it's not like they have the level of education that you have, knowing fully well that if I make this decision, like these people, they're actually fighting for me in the long run. But if I make this decision now, like I could be jeopardizing that good future that these people are fighting for. But because they don't have that education, because like it's pretty much living from hand to mouth. They are just trying to survive. They are not even looking to be so wealthy. They just want to survive the next day. They are going to jump onto it.
Man, I'm calling
And
cap on that one, bro. Fuck that.
yes,
These guys, these guys, you're telling me, see, they might not have education, Western education, but they fucking have religion. And as far as I'm concerned, religion is in Nigeria anyway. We're talking about Nigeria. Religion in Nigeria is a bigger deterrent and influential factor than Western education is. Because at this point, I think the poverty rate is what, 70%?
It's ridiculously high here.
And then the literacy rate is probably similar, maybe a bit less. So Western education in Nigeria is not really the primary way to judge the people. But if we're talking what's the religious rate in Nigeria, we're talking 90 something percent of people are either Muslim or Christian. So if you're Muslim or you're Christian, and most of these people in the 90% will go to church, will go to mosques, they know what's wrong and they know what's
They know
right.
right from wrong. Yeah.
So
facts.
it's not about them not knowing. It's about knowing and giving or giving in to the wills of this earth or this universe and how many years you're going to live, and saying, well, I know I shouldn't kill, I know I shouldn't kidnap, but you know, a man has to eat, so I'm going to go and do it anyway. But like, don't tell me they don't know, because like I said, they might not have education, but they definitely have religion, and religion preaches the same thing to an even stronger degree than education does. So I ain't giving them that, man.
Nah, it's got a good point, you know the thing as well is like I think
I feel you.
and not to go too much into the religion part of it, but I mean like I don't know. I try and put like in a certain situation, I try to put myself in the shoes of like, okay, so if I'm broke, I'm struggling, we got no food, we got nothing. I know a lot of like churches back then, and they probably still do it now. They'll like, I guess entice them to come to church, because okay, we'll give you food, amen. And every time it'll be like jollof rice after church and everything. But it's like, realistically, are they coming because of the religion, or are they now coming for the food? And more importantly, even when they subscribe to any religion, I mean, like, they're still going to go home and be broke and be hungry. So, like, is then a matter of like, you know what? I think it's just we're just subscribing to it to see the benefits. Like maybe we get food, or maybe we can ask certain people for money. But how realistic is it in terms of? Cause I'm just being honest. I know I don't know any other country. I mean, I've not been around that much that is as prayerful on both sides, on both religions, as Nigeria. But Nigeria we still got the poorest people. So like niggas be praying every day hard, but we still broke. So okay, so now what's going on? Do you know what I mean? I don't know if you see where I'm coming from. Yeah, I mean,
Well, then I guess it depends on your level of faith in it. Because if you're saying you're religious, I'm sure, I'm sure Christianity is similar, but in Islam anyway, they tell you that this life is temporary because at the end of the day, you're going to live for 60, 70 years, thereabouts. And then after that, you go to heaven or whatnot, and then you can spend the rest of your life in heaven. So whatever things you're dealing with on this earth is you should just have faith in God that He knows what He's doing, and if you're faithful to Him and you worship Him and you do what He says, then you'll have a better life in the next life.
Even though you're broke and you're homeless and you're
even
hungry.
though you're broke and homeless, bro, that's that's part of having.
Because if
faith
I
in
don't go
God.
out and steal that rice, I'ma die from being hungry.
I mean, you might die, but you might go to heaven. So, but if you go and steal that rice and you die while stealing that rice and you go to hell, what would you rather do? 70 years of being broke or an eternity of going to hell? Like, you pick,
niggas
bro.
been struggling. So nigga might have been struggling for 70 years, but that nigga stole that rice once, and I mean, like, oh shit, that's wild.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's how it kind of works. So,
All right. Before we actually, Rose, do you have anything to add?
Well, Christianity does what it does preach is that, like, as much faith that we should have, we should also, like, put in the work as well.
Yep.
Because, like, faith without works is dead. So it's not enough for people to just pray. It's also important that systems must be put into place. People must actually work. People must actually do what they need to do. You can only
do so much by yourself
to be able to. Yeah. See, and at the end of the day, like, our environment also plays a part in it. So it's not just enough for instance, let me give you an example. In the Bible, in the times where they were fighting wars, if they were just praying, there are so many of those wars which they might not have won. But then the fact that they actually went out to fight war, that's like, you've prayed, you've asked God to help, and then you are going out and actually putting in that work. And that
I have so many rebuttals to that, but I don't want us to get into it.
No. See, I'm just giving like a
you're
simple
making good
example.
points. I understand what you're saying, though. Yeah.
But then again, the Bible does say that there will always be poor people.
There will always be poor people.
Like, that's what it says.
Always have the poor people. Yeah, it does say that.
It says niggas always gonna be broke. That's what it says.
It's not an oversimplification like that.
You can't escape it.
Yeah,
there's no perfect system.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. But it does urge us that we should help those around us. We should be charitable, pretty much.
That's what niggas will say, but apparently in Nigeria, when you give people money, like, as soon as they touch the money now, all these people on the street, apparently it's one of those ones where your tin will not disappear. So the move 99 is not the move 99 is not to give it to them with your hand, is to go to charitable foundations. That's what I'm hearing now, Sha.
I don't know where you had that one from, Sha, but
I heard guys disappearing. That's what I heard. I don't know.
All this story that you say you turn into yam once you leave the place.
That's what I be hearing now.